If those carp reached the lakes, it would be another ecological disaster. And the lakes are connected to the Illinois River and the carp in one place, the canals of Chicago. This here is the choke point, the Chicago Sanitary and Ship Canal. The fish would have to come through here, which is why this water is electrified. The US Army Corps of Engineers have put a giant electric fence underwater.
We have chosen this point very strategically so that there's
Oh,
no
that's
way
bad.
for invasive carp to get around
What's up? What's
this
broken?
one particular point and
I
get
don't
past
know
the
yet.
barrier into the Great Lakes. This is also a man-made
Oof.
canal.
But
so
guess
it's,
who doesn't have
very
everything?
standard shape, and we have
Everything's
electric
broken.
bars that bring
Yeah, the
electricity
entire
into the
engine's
water,
gone.
sitting
All 4
nearly on the bottom,
cylinders.
21 feet
Fuck.
below the surface.
Wouldn't mind a
Barriers are
welder right
designed to
about
send
now.
DC electric current into the water.
I
It's
might be able to help
pulsed
you with
into the
that.
water very fast.
Actually, no, I
to
can't, 'cause
create
I
a
died
voltage
while I was in my
gradient the
inventory.
water, like a speed hump that you would see on a road. For barrier 2A and 2B, it's 2.3 volts per inch at the surface, and at the barrier
I'm on my way to pick you up though before
we're
you run out
aiming
of
for
heat.
something around 6.0 volts per inch, and it creates this barrier of electricity.
The actual rooms with the pulsars, the things that send the electricity into the water, are off limits behind blast-proof doors. I can show you photos, but I can't go in because banks of capacitors that can store and release enough energy to electrify all this water 34 times a second are extremely dangerous.
On certain days, you can actually see fish swimming upstream, and then they'll turn around and come back. If a fish is brave enough or gets
I'll
pushed
walk the rest
far
of the
enough
way.
into that voltage gradient,
Oh, I
it will
most
stun
certainly
them,
cannot.
and then they would just
No,
go
you
downstream,
can't.
and they'll wake up
I'll be there
somewhere and
soon,
not
though.
understand why they got there. We have fish biologists for making sure that the barrier works. They go out, they capture fish, they tag them, and then they release them below the barrier. The fish do not get past the barrier. We do know that the 2.3 volts per inch is not as effective against little fish.
The main population of the invasive carp has reached about 70 kilometres away from here, and over the last few years, it hasn't seemed to move any closer, which is a good sign, but it doesn't stop individual
Oh, I'm
fish
so
from making the
tired.
journey. They've been found much closer, even occasionally on the wrong side of the barrier, and all it would take is a few to make it through. And suddenly, the Great Lakes have carp. When the barrier had to be shut down for maintenance in 2009, toxin was added to 10 kilometres of this canal to kill everything in it, just in case.
The amount of voltage that we have to send in the water to keep the barrier operating goes up dramatically when a barge comes through. We've noticed with some of the smallest fish actually do tend to go through the barrier when a barge is going by because of that voltage sag. So we do know that is one weakness of the barrier. Barges are built with what's called a rake on the front. That's the angled portion of the barge. They put it sometimes in between two barges. And so there's a water space in there, and they found that under certain circumstances, small fish could stay in that portion of water for many miles traveling up a river. And so there's the concern that a barge could take a small fish and make it through the barrier. The Navy dive team came out here and did a study on the electricity in the water and what that might do to a person. And the conclusion of that study was that there was a greater than 50% chance that someone in the water would experience cardiac arrest and would die. The Coast Guard has established special rules for this area. There can be no personal watercraft, so no jet skis, no canoes, no kayaks that can go through. All barges passing through this area are required to use steel cables as well, so that the potential between barges stays the same. And many times barges like to have people out on the bow or out on deck doing things. They're required all to be inside in the boat while they're traversing the barrier. Yeah, the birds are totally fine. It's like birds standing on an electrical wire. They gather around and they see these fish kind of gathering in a barrier area, and they swoop in and get them. One of the reasons that we have multiple barriers is that they do require maintenance. And so when we have a requirement to maintain a piece of equipment, we make sure that one barrier is operating. We have this layered defense, basically.
The connection between the Great Lakes and the now carp-filled river isn't natural. It was made by engineers 100 years ago in one of the largest civil engineering projects America's ever seen.
I
The
can
entire
see you.
flow of the smaller
Never
Chicago
mind, that's a
River
star.
was reversed in order to flush sewage and wastewater out of the area. So in theory, that connection could be closed again, back to how it was in the 19th century. But that would involve re-engineering most of Chicago's big wastewater systems and flood defences, and it would cut off what's now a major route for shipping and boating. Closing the link has been suggested, there have been lawsuits about it, but it's not happened.
There's millions of dollars worth of goods that traverse just through this area alone. Barge traffic would have to find another way to get to its end goal. That would often result in more trucks, leading to congestion, leading to more pollution. So
if that's
although
you or
the
a
easiest
star.
solution is to close the canal or
I'm
close a
moving
lock,
It's
at
the
a
star.
closed
fairly
off
quick
this
speed.
vital
Good
waterway
point.
that keeps
Actually, I'm
goods
not.
moving
I'm only doing
through the Great Lakes.
148
We know there are
k's an
reasons
hour.
we still work,
'Cause I'm
on
running
Drop
against
here,
the
drop here.
wind.
efficacy of the barriers.
Yeah.
What voltages
I
are
mean,
needed
half of
to
my
interpret?
traction
Do we
power
have
is
the
gone,
right
and I'm running against the wind, so I think it's impressive. I'm still doing almost 100.
We're even looking at
Sorry,
adding
almost
things like
150.
lights and sound, or possibly
That's
even
true.
CO2 to the barrier defenses. And so we're continuing to bring that research
Well,
to
something
bear
in
to
my
provide
vehicle
the
just
deterrent we
exploded.
can
Probably
to
the
keep
boiler.
carp out of the Great Lakes.
So for now,
Not
the
like I
electric
really
barrier
care.
filters
Oh,
away.
I do. I
Sat
see you
out on the
now.
Illinois River, where I
Let's
started,
go.
a whole
You're
new
about to
industry
lose
has
vision of
begun.
me again, probably, because I'm about to hit some very sharp corners and gradients.
Nope. Still see you. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is a very, very,
And you're gone.
very sharp corner.
That's right. There's
Ooh.
harder ones.
I know. I've been round one.
Can you see the orange yet? The orange glow on my sweet firebox.
I can... No? No, maybe. Can't tell if that's you or a star.
Right.
You seem
Well, I
too
promise you,
bright.
I'm very much not star-colored.
Yeah, in that case, the answer is no. I
I've
don't
got
think-
binos out to see you.
Alright.
Yeah, you're still so far away. I can't tell that you're a train.
Bro, that's annoying, but also kind of cool. Spot,
Like I can't even see the track. I can only see you.
just cruising.
Yep. You only have your spotlights on.
I only have spotlights.
Oh, I thought earlier you said you were going through lighting up all the carriages.
Oh yeah, no, my lead carriage is lit, not my tail carriage. My tail carriage I haven't bothered,
Oh,
because that would require me running back down the train, which is fucky on medium physics detail.
yeah, yeah. Well, I can
I
tell
mean,
you're
you're
a train
welcome to do
now.
that, though. Like if you want to take one of the sleeper cars for yourself. Sorry, one of the sleeper berths.
That'll be nice. Do you see the orange glow of the firebox yet?
Nope.
Alright, hold on, I'll go turn its temperature all the way up.
Wait, I think I see your spotlights.
You should be able to see the firebox now, she's glowing.
I think I see your spotlights, but not your firebox. I don't think your firebox generates highlights. Are you
Oh,
just
okay.
barely the other side of the bridge?
Of that bridge, yeah, literally, like, on the downhill.
Alright, yeah, in that case I see your spots. Is what I initially thought was a, what's the word? A star.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, the snow is getting lit up by my spots, and it's really pretty. That's very bright.
Oh, look at my stream quill.
Oh, I can see your glow now, man. I can't really look at your stream right now, I'm sorry. Let me get on the
That's
brakes.
right, you missed it anyway.
Let me bring my up alongside. Do you want to get in the tail and take one of the berths for yourself?
Oh, sure.
In that case, I'll keep it rolling. Tell me when the last carriage is passing you. All the berths also have
Stop.
heat. Okay, stopping. Have I overshot?
Only by the length of my engine.
Alright. Yeah, you shouldn't be. Right, are you on board?
I am.
Have you got heating?
I do.
Alright, rolling. Be prepared for a jolt. Oh, I'm sparking like mad. From onto the second and third carriages, I was sparking like a motherfucker.
Nice.
We go on now, though. Welcome aboard, I don't know, Snowpiercer 2 or some shit. I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
Snowpiercer 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. Oh shit, it's gonna be sunrise soon.
Yeah.
My phone keeps going bing, 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 like I'm charging it, because the charging cable's dicky. Ah yes, Orange Moon, very good. How cool does the train look to you, by the way?
Very.
Nice, I'm glad. Even damaged like all three cargo cars are.
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright, this is a massive straight. Punch it as hard as you can.
Already am. I'm at 100% throttle. We are accelerating though at the moment. 182 and still climbing. 183. 84. About 114 miles an hour. Come on. This thing should be able to go a lot faster than this. Should be doing 230. But unfortunately I've lost like 1, 2, 3 traction motors at the moment. So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've lost a quarter of my traction motors had gone.
Yeah, that's a reasonable amount.
I'm actually surprised it's still moving this quick and with no wheel spin. Although, like I say, I was sparking like a motherfucker moving off the line. So. Ooh, sudden TPS drop. Hello. Just going through there for some reason. Okay then. Fucking weird.
Are there any chairs anywhere in the train?
Up front there are a few. There's one in like what I'm dubbing the office, which is by the sleeping compartments, but not actually in them, on the bottom floor. And then I think there's one on the upper floor as well. There's also a co-driver's chair.
Oh, sweet. Can you let me in?
I think that door's buttons aren't actually powered at the moment. Yeah, they're not. So I'm just gonna. Oops, I didn't realize. Oh, I've enabled infinite electricity.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Leave land.
Go from the other side, Josh. Yeah,
Wanna
good
do a
guys
1v1?
crash.
What?
Wanna do a 1v1?
No what?
Nebulous.
Why does that cause so much lag all of a sudden? Never used to.
I don't
Nebulous,
have
yeah.
that yet.
Right, Josh, you're gonna have to be my dedicated points person when we get close.
Yeah, no problem.
Although I think I'm gonna like temporarily stop in the shipbreaking yard. Just 'cause I want to see how close to platform level my doors are. Certainly gonna have to slow down to the corner on the approach because that's an incredibly sharp corner. Yup.
You can stream what I'm doing if you want.
What's happening? Yeah.
Oh, my mother's going to bed. That's what's happening.
Oh, no. Vlad, I thought you said something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here, I'll just stream what I'm doing.
I thought you were talking to me. Sorry, Gashpa.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm still not sure, Josh. I have to look
The
into it.
fuck?
Why
It's
this
a
thing
tiny
is so
little
laggy.
NPC.
I didn't hear. You two spoke over each other.
I was saying, sorry, I don't know why, and I'll have to look into it. I need to find out why this thing is this, chuggy. Because it really shouldn't be.
Oh, yeah.
If I make all sleeper berth cars rather than cargo cars, and it works fine on that, then I'll know for a fact it's just the sheer number of physics bodies that this thing has.
Possibly. Personally, I think it'll be a connector issue.
None of my other connectors behave like this. And a couple of them have a similar design, so... Like, some of them cause slight CPS drops when I've got like 15 carriages on a train, but... And like going around a corner, but for the most part they're fine. It might just be how far in the connectors go on these, because they do penetrate quite a long
Yeah.
way into the carriage, but
Mr. AI.
I'm not sure. I'll have to do some tests. If I can shorten the connector length inside the carriage, I will, because that'll be very nice, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
Alrighty. This next little island is what I personally deem to be the worst.
Yeah, it's got a couple of sharp corners. One on the approach, one on the departure.
Yep.
Right there. Let's begin our decel. Down to 75% throttle. Fuck this
Alright,
thing.
you want to try and punch straight through?
Yeah, I might normally, but with the physics quality degraded, I don't think I'm gonna risk it. Plus, like I
maxed it
said,
out for the corner.
nah, actually don't bother. I'm just gonna punch it anyway. Once we're through, I'm then gonna reverse to
Okay,
try and
there's no
stop
more
in the yard.
planes.
Because I need to be on the other track to stop in the yard anyway, so... Alright, Josh, don't turn up the physics quality, brace for impact. Fuck, that's a sharp corner. Jesus. Ooh, Jesus Christ. So many sparks. Fuck, this thing just did it. It didn't even care. Okay, going in reverse.
Do we have to go back?
I did
We're so
literally.
close to our final destination
I
now.
will be there for like less than a second. I just want to see what level my doors are compared to the
Oh,
platform.
okay.
I wonder if this jet will try to turn.
Oh, it's literally the same level as the fucking wall. I'm needn't bothered. Okay. I did not know that. Oh,
That's
more
alright.
sparks, more sparks, more sparks. There we go. Sparking like a motherfucker off the line. But we're going.
Come on.
I might see if I can build some slightly bulkier carriages next time. With a different connector style, maybe a wider one, I'm not sure.
Not a bad idea.
Meow.
Meow.
You know what? I've had my fun.
Hmm?
Sky. Oh.
I can see the points.
Let's go. I can see him too. And because you're here, they've actually loaded for me. Right then. Josh, we're gonna go to the Arctic. We're gonna go to Terminal
Yeah,
Trinite.
yeah.
Not the normal one, the other one. So we are gonna turn right
know.
after we turn left. Just stay on the power a little bit here.
Huh. I want a screenshot of that. Wait a sec. There we are.
I need to jump out and switch.
Yeah. You have to crouch jump to get around. The cockpit is quite restrictive. It's another reason why I want to expand the size of the train. I'll run us forwards just a little bit to bring you up alongside. Oh, you're already out. Okay.
You guys are still alive.
Right.
Never mind.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, you can floor it.
Oh, I don't know how to drive this train.
You can floor it off the line. But yeah, this train you can just floor it and it'll go and it'll be happy. We aren't going very fast though, I'm not sure what... Oh, because the brakes are still partially applied.
Oh,
How to burn out your brake shoes in 3 seconds flat. Please tell me we're going to go right here. Don't want to go straight.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Go,
going
go,
right.
go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Ooh, straight around those points at full speed. You know, a train did that in Peterborough in April, on the 17th of April this year. Went through a 25 mile an hour set. Hang on. Went through a 25 mile an hour set points at 75 miles an hour. Didn't derail.
Holy shit.
Um,
Wow.
But it did, like, throw passengers inside off their seats and drop luggage on them.
Yeah, no shit.
So a few people ended up with, like, minor injuries. I think one person got taken to hospital.
Damn.
Evidence showed there was an emergency application of the brake, but they don't know what caused it yet. I'm calling it right now. The driver was either tired or on his phone. Microsleeps kill, man. Oh
100%.
shit.
Such interesting sounds that don't work.
I should probably start braking now, huh?
I don't know. What's the braking distance on this thing like?
It's pretty good. But also TPS. But also, the thing's already damaged enough, I'm going to respawn it, so fuck it. Let's just see how madly damaged it can get, shall we? Brace for impact, my friend. Buffers incoming. Don't break, you motherfucker.
Well, we made it.
Indeed. Although I'm now going to reapply the brakes, because it's the only one of those two throttle levers that's still working.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
apparently it's not working. The microcontroller that transmits composite's broken, I think. Whatever.
Aren't allowed to call that semi-successful.
Successful enough.
You
I'm
made
cleaning all
it in
vehicles.
pieces.
Yeah, I made it in
I didn't
pieces.
make
You
it.
didn't make it, but that's fine.
It made the Arctic run yesterday when I didn't have to sit around for 5 years.
It would have made it today, but you randomly lost pressure and everything broke.
Yeah. Oh well, that was fun. I'm going to sleep.
Alright, man, good night.
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 Right, boys, that's me out as well.
Alright, see ya.
So yeah.
See you. Bleh. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Um... What to do? Hmm. Could play cities. Fuck it. I think I'm playing City Skylines. And I should probably change my stream title. Right. I want to find a good map. Riverlands crashed my game the last time I tried to load it. Could use Carousel Bay. Or flatlands. There's not that much flatland in Europe, but I don't want to make a European style map. Let's try this. You know, let that load while I go this. Still loading. Well, that beats having crashed, I suppose. Or worse, it crashed my OBS. It actually does look like it's on the verge of doing. Please don't. Put a head for a second then. Keeps overloading the encoding, but that's fine. Because I mean, it was only a loading screen. You know you want to load. Please. Don't you do this to me. Boy. Crash on me now.